Welcome to Blunt on Business. Today we are talking about right now, Q3. This is your last chance to win Q4. There's no time to waste. So I'm Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com. This is Blunt on Business, and the live chat is open. So ask your questions now while we're here with you. What are we talking about today? Q3, your last chance to win Q4. Okay, so the year is more than half over. Okay, by June, the year is more than half over. Step one, diagnose. Get really honest and really clear on what works well. When I say what works well, I don't mean just what's helping you and enabling you to sell and turn what you offer into money, because that's not all of it. When I say what works well, what I want you to understand is, do you effectively communicate how you help everybody you encounter? Do you effectively move them through the marketing funnel and the sales pipeline? And three, do you effectively service them and provide a good, positive, healthy, referral-worthy user experience? If you don't, then don't ask for referrals. You're not likely to get them. But ask anyway, you never know. I don't want you missing. You can't afford to miss the reality of what's going on in this world right now. The economy sucks. Duh. This is not news to you. What might be news to you, because you're great at what you do, but you may or may not really understand business, is that real world inflation is double digits. That means that you thought you were profitable at 10%, but you're not. So we need to really, really diagnose what we're doing well, because that's where we're going to zoom in. Step two, we're going to get granular about customer segmentation. What the heck do you mean, Rich? What I mean is, if you look at your book of business, if you look at everyone who has ever said yes, signed, and wrote a check that didn't bounce, you're going to find that everyone is not the ideal client profile that you started your business around. Yet, they bought. Yet, they saw value in what you do and what you offer. So it's that value that they saw that makes them an ideal client profile. If they are, I'm going to say 20% or more of your book of business. Okay? 10%, cute. Love them, love them. Positive user experience. Make sure they get it. Yay. But that's not as telling as 20. Right? We really only have the energy and the muscle in this economy where we're all going lean. We have the energy and the muscle to focus in, message and market to, and engage in service 3 ideal client profiles, 3 buyer personas, right? So we want to focus on the lion's share of those people who value what we do enough to pay, those people who value what we do enough to pay. That's the ideal client profile. They see the value in what you offer. You need to know who they are. If you are a startup, right? You may not need sales help. It's not time for a CRM yet. Yes, it is. You know why? Because when we're talking about getting granular, for you, that CRM is holding that alpha and that beta user data. That's where you're keeping your notes. Do you know why? Drum roll. Why is because those are the people you're coming back to when you have a minimally viable product and saying, look, we really appreciate you being part of this journey with us. In exchange, we're going to offer you a grandfathered rate. This rate will not be public. And this rate is because we have done everything you said. This product is everything that you need. And this is the price. In other words, your first sales come from the people that you've built a community of. Your first sales come from the people who are like, oh my God, this is really awesome. Oh my God, how did I live this long without this? So don't neglect building community. Don't neglect really listening and revising your offering. Because if you listen and if you make those revisions, it'll be much easier to go back to them when you are at seed stage, when you are at launch, when you are ready to start growing revenue and say, we are everything you said you wanted. And because you were part of the journey, here's a discounted rate. Okay? So one, we want to get really under the hood. We want to get really under the hood. We don't want to get under the hood. We want to get like really under the hood. You remember Dad on that like it was like a skateboard with wheels under the car or whatever that thing is. I don't fix cars. Like he was under the hood, right? I mean, all the way. That's where you want to go to diagnose what you do so well that people love you. Because that's on a lean budget, on a tight budget, we'll fix our freaking mistakes later when we can afford to hire help to fix our mistakes. Yay. Right now, we need more revenue through the door. If that's you, clap. Yes, clap. Number one. Number two, one, we're diagnosing what we do well. Number two, we're getting super, my phone won't stop going off. We're getting super granular about those customer segments that represent 20% of the revenue we've experienced to date. Okay? So I'm hoping that information, that data is in your CRM. By the way, if your CRM is set up to track goals and do these reports and it's like takes hours of work and your salespeople actually hate using it, we should talk. Because we drive sales rep adoption. We use AI to generate reports. So your business runs and your CRM actually generates sales activity for you. We should talk. Number three, refocus on win-win customers. What's a win-win customer, Rich? A win-win customer is a customer who is one of your ideal client profiles. They are a paying customer. They are having a positive user experience with your company. And therefore, they are such an ambassador. My God, it's awesome. They refer. Like, have you ever had a good cheesesteak? When you have a good cheesesteak, you want to tell everybody about this cheesesteak, right? Come on. When I was in college, there was nothing surprising about the fact that everybody knew where Club Wawa was. What's Club Wawa? Well, Club Wawa is where everybody seemed to find themselves after partying, right? It was something to put on your stomach, right? It was some Gatorade, right? And you were off to the dorms to get some sleep for a few hours because you had class in the morning. You have to be that place where people want to go. You have to be that company that people want to talk about. You have to create your win-win customers by doing everything we said. Step one, understand what you do well, because you and I together are going to work on helping you do a lot more of it. Step two, we're going to get clear on who our ideal client profile really is. All those beautiful charts and graphs during your pitch deck a few years ago when you started this company, cute, but you and I both know that that's not actually your ideal client profile anymore, right? Okay, good. Now, 3, the win-win customer. They don't fall out of the sky. You create them by the product you deliver actually being exactly what you marketed to them. You understanding and communicating the value of it, they paying for it, being onboarded, and having a positive user experience. Everyone with a positive user experience can become a win-win customer by you simply saying, do you know 3 other business owners who could benefit from what I do for you? That's it. That's it. Those 3 steps right there. And I went into a couple more on the blog. Visit blog.growexpand.com. Those 3 steps are the keys. Those 3 steps during summer, you're taking half the vacations you would have, half the trips you would have. I get it. Tough times make tough people. And you're tough enough, babe. Trust. Now prove it. All right? We're going to take this summer, we're going to take Q3 of 2025, and we're going to crush Q4. All right? If these tips, if these ideas, if these tactics that have worked for other people work for you, jump in the comments, let me know. If you know somebody that needs to hear this, send them the link. All right? We're live on YouTube right now, Wednesday, noon Eastern. But I'm always 3 steps away from my cell phone, and I get dings when people comment. So like, ding me, okay? Rich Laster with growexpand.com. I'm glad we had some time together. We don't have any questions in the chat, so I'm going to give you the rest of your day back. Run on business. Subscribe, like, share. Grow your revenue.
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com to learn how.